What are the three keys to the Lions beating the Cardinals? Look, we all remember last year. We all remember the abysmal collapse in the fourth quarter to the Cardinals, and we're going to see it over and over again during the commercial breaks. So do whatever you got to do to get your mind prepared to having to see that over and over again and wanting to choke out the TV crew. Three keys for the first W for the Lions. That's right. Let's talk Lions. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Can we snag a W like the Thieves of Baghdad this week? Drop it in the comments. Looking forward to reading it. Key number one, shut down Murray's legs. Look, I don't know how many of you guys have been watching any of the Arizona Cardinals games. If you've been watching Kyler Murray, kid's for real. And man, seeing Kyler Murray come into the league, I thought he was too short. But yo, that kid, he is a worm. He is able to squirm out of situations that, my God, not even Bilbo Baggins would have been able to get out of. And he had a magical ring that made him invisible. Kyler Murray is incredible. Let's go over some of his stats for the last 2 weeks. Week 1 was against the Niners, and he went 26 for 40. He threw for 230 yards with a 65% completion percentage, finishing off with 1 passing TD and 1 interception. You look at week 2 against the Washington football team. This time he threw 26 for 38. So 2 less throws, same amount of completions, but he threw for 286 yards. This time with about a 68% completion percentage. He still had 1 passing TD and 1 interception. So looking at Murray's stats passing wise going from week 1 to week 2, not a big difference. He threw 2 less times. His completion percentage goes up 2%, 3%, and he throws still only 1 TD with an interception. But let's look at his rushing stats. Week 1 against the Niners, he only attempted to run 8 times, and he ran for 67 yards. Week 2, going up against Washington, he ran 13 times. So you look at that jump, he goes from 8 to 13 in 1 week. He also runs for 91 yards against Washington and taking in 2 TDs. So how do we shut down Kyler Murray's legs? It's going to come down to our linebackers, Jarrad Davis, Jamie Collins. And you look last week against Green Bay, Jarrad Davis struggled. He did. He didn't look good. He had too many missed plays where the hole he would run to the opposite side and then Aaron Jones runs through the hole. And so we saw that happening all game long. Jarrad Davis struggled. And so he's going to have to watch enough film to be prepared and to keep Kyler Murray honest throughout the game. Same thing with Jamie Collins. So that is key number 1, shut down Murray's legs. Key number 2, Kenny Golladay. Hey, right now, at this moment, word on the street is Kenny Golladay should be good for this week. That was the entire idea. They were like, hey, he might be okay against Green Bay, and we just said, screw it. Just like, let him sit, let him get ready. We don't want to agitate it anymore. Let him just be prepared to go into Arizona. So at the moment, they're calling for Golladay should be good. And if he is, that will be huge for us going into this week. Look at the deep threat right there with Golladay. You look at last week against Green Bay, we had no deep threat at all. Not having Golladay on the field has stunted our offense. He's well rested, opens up that deep threat, and it just creates a greater depth in our play calling on offense. Something to be aware of is that Arizona's defense is playing really well this year. They are. They've only let up 680 some odd yards total. We do know that Bevel likes to run the ball. He does. And with Kerryon Johnson and his performance last week, we'll probably see more of that coming into this week. Third and final key to victory is our cornerback position. Man, I can't say this enough. We need to fix that. Obviously, you're looking at our cornerbacks, and between Justin Coleman, Desmond Trufant, and Okudah, that's a good squad. This week, going up against Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins. Our cornerbacks need to shut down DeAndre Hopkins. Justin Coleman is still on the IR. Desmond Trufant, word on the street is he should be good for this week. We'll see. So he's still questionable. It will be vital to have him in there because we saw Okudah's performance last week. It was his debut game. Can't expect much from that. I was hoping for more, but alas, here we are. So between shutting down Kyler Murray's legs, Kenny Golladay being back and our cornerback position performing at the level that they should be, I think we can take out the W. Look, all in all, this is going to be a slugfest. It is going to be MLB Slugfest 2004. It was basically NFL Blitz for baseball. You just punch people in the face at second base. It was great. Great game. Our entire season is riding on this game in the desert. The boys in Honolulu Blue are literally playing for this season. This is going to be like the Sandlot kids playing those grade A douchebags that drive in on bikes. The Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins combo is going to be difficult. I think we can take the W if we can shut down Murray's legs, if Golladay is back, and if our cornerbacks can play the position like they're meant to play. That's what this game is. This is for all the marbles for the 2020 season. Otherwise, Trevor Lawrence? Hey, I didn't say it. And hey, am I an optimist? Sure. Somebody's got to be. Might as well be me. Thanks for hanging out once again on Let's Talk Lions. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to game time. Let's go Lions.